back to Ignite It with Antoinette, yours truly. So, in life, okay, what do you do when things don't go according to your plan? What happens when you are a man or a woman of faith? You pray, you got that petition out there, and for the longest, it's crickets. You're waiting, and you don't see that things are really getting better for you. What do you do when you just end up in situations and circumstances and you're just like, oh, this is not me. Like, I shouldn't be living like this. This is just not me, the way that I envision myself. And I know you have to crawl before you walk. But have any of you ever had that thought about yourself? Why am I in this predicament? I know things don't go according to the plan, but this here, this ain't me. I want to draw your attention to something very important. When we pray and we ask God a very important thing that we find in Scripture, something what the Christ also said, that part where he says, nevertheless, not my will, but let your will be done. Are y'all praying that? I'm not telling you to pray it or to not pray it, but I'm telling you this. If you say that or anything similar to God, have your way in my life, do whatever you want to do with me, wherever you want me to go, I'm going. Whatever you want me to say, I'll say. Whatever position you want me to be in, God, I'll do it. I'll serve you. If you talk to God like that and you genuinely mean it, get ready for your life to get questionable. Get ready for your life to get chaotic, if you will. Because a lot of times the things that God does, we don't understand. Have you ever heard the statement, God works in mysterious ways? He doesn't reveal every single thing to you. Because if he did, that would be faith. You wouldn't have anything to wait for. You wouldn't have anything to work out. In order for faith to have her perfect work, time has to pass. Your patience has to be tested. You don't just get what you want immediately when you ask for it. Not all the time. You have to wait. And in waiting, things happen within your character. Situations can bring out the best or worst in you. You find out who you really are when you don't have what you say you want. When you don't get it when you say you want it. It shows you who you really are. So, earlier when I was praying, I started the questioning. And when I was questioning, the Spirit stopped me. And while I was stopped, it's like the Spirit took my mind to a few different places. It took me to the point to where I was sitting on the bed and I was writing out what I desire. My plans, my goals. I was also taken to a place where various people said things to me that directly aligned with my spirit and what I had been told, shown, or sensed about myself and or my life. The last thing that I was taken to was 12 months ago. 12 months ago, I was not in the position that I'm in right now. 12 months ago, my mind was the same because I had it in my mind what I wanted, what was necessary, what needed to be done, what I was tired of, what I absolutely could not live with anymore. And decisions had to be made. Y'all stay with me now. Stay with me. I'm going somewhere. I'm already somewhere if you got your mind open. Because I know I'm mirroring a lot of what a lot of y'all are experiencing right now. So just stay with me. I shared all of that with y'all just to let you know. The last thought that came to me earlier after I was taken to these different places was, because I'm so wrapped up in what's currently going on, I've lost sight of the fact that I am not where I was. I'm actually sitting in a place that I was longing for 12 months ago, y'all. 12 months ago, I wanted to be in this position that I'm in right now, but I didn't know how I was going to do it. I had no idea how I was going to do it, but I kept asking God, God, please show me. Please lead me. God, I need help. A lot of times my prayer was just one word, help. And I tell y'all no lies, help. I don't have any other words, just help, help. Sometimes I was whispering, help. Sometimes I was saying it in my heart, help. After that came to mind, I got up off the couch and I went on throughout my day. To all of you watching me right now, if you are still in a predicament that you have told yourself you want to get out of, what moves have you made to make that come to pass? Because if you don't make a move, remember the Bible talks about faith and work. If you have faith but no work, it's dead. Excuse me. You got to put your walk with your talk. You got to put some actions with your thoughts. Oh, that rhymed. That was a bar. You got to put your walk with your talk. You got to put some actions with your thoughts. That's a bar. I better not hear that nowhere. That was nice. But you have no room to complain if you've done nothing about what you say you don't want. You have no room to nag, be bitter, look over your shoulder, look over across the street and feel any type of way about anyone else. Because you're not doing what you need to do. Do what you need to do and your life will change. I'm telling you, the predicament that I was in that predicament for years upon years upon years. And I made up my mind a couple of times. But I allowed, just like I told y'all earlier, I allowed circumstances to slow me down. Notice I didn't blame anyone. I said I allowed certain circumstances and even people to slow me down. But since last year, oh baby, since last year, this train has been on the track rolling. And if I look back, I'm looking back for reference. That's why I believe the Spirit had to remind me earlier when I was praying and asking God about the circumstances. That's why I had to be reminded, because I had let yesterday die. I don't even want to think about certain things from the past. It's too triggering. It's too painful. It's too sad. And when I say the past, I'm not necessarily talking about 10 years ago. I'm talking about 12 months ago, 16 months ago. It's too triggering. It's too detrimental for me to sit here and just think about that stuff. I can't. So I'm thankful that the Spirit showed me what it showed me earlier. I believe that with my whole heart. If you look back, baby, look back for a reference. Don't look back and regret. Don't look back and allow it to defeat you. Look back and say, wow, look at where God has allowed me to come from. If it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be where I am right now, you all. Because where I am right now, I had to really pay attention. It was different people along the way that was dropping little nuggets here, little nuggets there. I didn't move on it immediately, but in the right time, I heard their voices come back, and it was like, do it now. You remember what she told you? Do that right now. Remember what your cousin told you last year? Right now is the time to execute that. And I honored it and I did it. And because I did it, I'm in the predicament I am now. Now, as far as what I was praying about earlier, it appears to be some bumps in the road. But you know what I was reminded of? Just like I've come through everything else, I'm going to come through this too. Don't you dare for one moment think anything is too hard for God. And remember, God is within you, which means what? Nothing is too hard for you. I bet you never thought about it that way. The word says greater. Y'all know that's one of my favorite scriptures. Greater is he that is within me than he that is in the world. On my worst day, I have greater within. You hear me? On the day when the ideas seem faint, when I really don't know what buttons to push today, greater is within. On that day where you don't know what to do, you may not need to make a move on that day. You might just need to stand still. You see, in 2026, we think that we always have to be making some type of move in order to be productive. But sometimes you're being productive just by being silent. Sometimes you're making progress just by standing still, not moving in haste, not moving because your emotions are all over the place and you all over the place. No, sometimes it's the season for you to stand still, baby, and just wait. Stand still and listen. Allow the Spirit to download something in you, or in my case, earlier today, upload into you. Uploading into you some things you forgot about. Upload some things in you that are a little suppressed. See, here on Ignited, it's my job to reiterate. It's my job to remind you of who you are and what you have within. Nothing is too hard for God. Nothing is beyond your reach. What are we talking about? Anything that life brings you to, God gives you the strength, wherewithal to get you through that. Once again, why in the world would you question your ability when you're watching me right now? You've already made it to this point. At this point, it's just time for you to do a little bit better. Run a little bit faster. Now, I just said it may be your season to sit down somewhere. But for some of you, it's your season to take off running. And baby, you better run like Forrest Gump. Run! Mary say, go get your blessing. Sometimes, a lot of times, you have to go and get that blessing. And stop waiting around for somebody else to give it to you because you feel like they should see your worth and value. They need to get, no. What somebody else gives you, consider it a bonus. Because if you sit back and wait on what you think you deserve, baby, you're going to be sitting down until you turn into a skeleton in the rocking chair on the porch. So back to the way I started this video, what do you do when you end up in predicaments that wasn't according to the plan? You had no idea how you got where you are. You didn't see it coming, all of that. Remember, the steps of a good man are ordered. If you are really and truly from your heart praying to God, asking for answers, asking for direction, and you are open to God's will really being done in your life, things are going to get crazy. I'm telling you, you're going to question some things. It's going to seem like it's not working out. But what you don't see, it actually is. 12 months ago to where I am right now, how I got here, it has been an absolute nut job. It's been crazy. I could not have planned the way that I got to the point to where I am right now. Couldn't have written that down. Couldn't have guessed it. But I'm here. I'm sane. I still have my smile. I still have joy. Every now and then I think about some things and it makes me sad, y'all. But I coach myself through it. And I continue to walk through my life boldly. Because I know that nothing goes to waste. And everything that I go through, instead of frowning about it, instead of being regretful and feeling defeated, I find some way to use it to ignite my own life, others around me, y'all on this channel, my children, even the people that I deal with, my patients' parents. I find some way to recycle the things that I've been through in my life and what I continue to go through. It's been a whirlwind, y'all. And I'm telling you the truth. It has been a whirlwind. Thinking about being a little girl and the things that I dreamt about, the things I imagined and envision myself doing and seeing myself, it has not went that way. Not even in the most minute way has it. Nothing has went the way that I've imagined it. And you know what? It's all right. It's all right. It is what it is. And it also is, as my dad says, what I'm choosing to make it. Don't become discouraged and believe that God has forgot about you because it seems like your life is a whirlwind. It's like you're hanging on to a tree, like the people show on social media and the news. It's a hurricane. They out there holding on to the trunk of the tree and their body blowing through the wind. I know life got you feeling like that. For some other folks, you feel like this. You're stuck in between a rock and a hard place. Others of you feel like you're backed up against the wall, can't move. Life got you in a chokehold. Others of you feel like you're under the ground. You can't get any air. But I stopped by to let you know it's what you don't see. Stay faithful. Get up every day and continue to show up like you know you deserve to be here. Even if you is financially deficient, even if you really don't know what's going on, you don't know what the next move is, continue to face life with confidence. Because if you have greater within, the steps of a good man are ordered by God. You have nothing to worry about. Your steps are ordered by God. So at the same time, when life may seem chaotic and questionable and uncertain, at the same time, we shouldn't even ask any questions. Just trust God completely. God, you got me. You got me. Just like you brought me through last year. You brought me through 6 years ago. Because I know you've been through some things that you thought you weren't going to make it out of, right? Today is no different. The problem that you face right now is no different. You're coming out, as they say, with your hands up. As a matter of fact, by faith, I need you to say right now, I'm already out. I'm already out and my hands are lifted and I'm praising you, Father, in advance. I already know. I'm not waiting on you to come through for me. You've already come through. I just got to see the manifestation. As far as the results, I will soon see them. I will soon see them. But God has already worked on my behalf. I don't have to sit here and worry and wonder. He's already worked everything out for me. I just have to keep waking up. The blessing is here. We are the blessing. We carry the blessing. I think that's about it, y'all. I hope I've said something to ignite you. To either finish what you've started or to do better. I hope I've ignited your confidence in God. I hope I've reignited your confidence in yourself. I hope I've reignited your excitement for life. Because life is not over. We just made it to February and some of y'all already ready to give up. No, baby. Why would you do that? You're resilient. And God is trusting you. He's trusting you. Give up for what? You are the woman and or man for the job. I'll see y'all in the next video.